Hey guys, alright, my 2 cents for the day, day 3. If you haven't been following, I run a martial arts training page on YouTube and Facebook, Iron Body Martial Arts, and I just give my tips for the day, things that I think are invaluable for martial arts or for strength, and most often, in fact every time, it'll be a tip that I train and I do, and usually there'll be a video that you can go back and see on my page of me doing it in the past, or a new video. So we've been talking about the iron bridge, which is the sort of the multi-faceted strengthening of the whole arm between the shoulder and here for martial arts. We were talking about sledgehammer training and for the grip strength, and various other kind of grip strength trainings. So we'll continue that today for my 2 cents today, and I wanted to talk about what I call static holds. Yeah, is it called plyometrics? There's a big word for it, but I just call it static holds. Now, if you think about it, if you lift a weight, you can lift like 10-20 kilos and you can curl it and that's fine, but you try and hold that for even a second still and it starts to burn. So this is the aspect, an ancient aspect of Kung Fu training, and it's a big area where the West and the East differentiate. You know, in the West, you know, you're strong if you can lift loads of heavy weights, and it's not quite the same. In Kung Fu in China, they consider that a primitive form of sort of training yourself. You know, just by lifting 1, 2, and they consider things like the ability to static hold these weights more beneficial and a more advanced way of packing strength into your body. So with that in mind, with what we've been talking about, developing the strong arm and the iron bridge, just remember within all the exercises that you do, if you're just doing press-ups up and down, up and down, up and down, put in elements of the static holding, and also time under tension, as lots of people say. So remember, your muscles build by time under tension. So you know, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, blah, 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 and do 10 press-ups, and they're kind of almost useless. So slow things down is my tip for the day today. Slow them down. Try some real slow reps of your training, of your sledgehammer, of your push-ups, and when you get to certain locked out positions, just try holding. When you get to the top, holding. When you're on your knuckles doing your knuckle press-ups, holding, and core, but we'll go on to all other things like that. So with the arm that we're talking about pull-ups, doing a pull-up, holding, and slowly going down, slow, to like the count of 10. But just, you don't have to count, just slow down, 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 and then up, 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 yeah, like that. With the weights, or with the sledgehammer, it would be doing your reps, holding it there. Obviously, I don't have to explain it to you guys, because it's a principle, so work it into things yourself. But and obviously it goes beyond the arm, it goes to the whole body, it goes to stances, because that's usually how stance training is done. It has a benefit of like elongating the muscle. It's still under load whilst it's elongated. There's lots of benefits to this static hold training, and it packs a lot of power in, and avoids injury as well, because you're packing power in, but you're not really moving, and moving is when injuries start to happen. So with all your martial arts training, and you know, with what we've been talking about with the arm, my 2 cents for the day is the static holds. So we'll delve into it more in the coming days and in the future, but think about it. Think, hold on, when I'm doing my exercises, if I hold it here, if I hold it there, if I hold it out there, if I hold myself in this position, if I hold myself in that position, if I slow it all down, you know, obviously that's not all the time, that's as well as what you're doing, you know. So you can have a set that's slow, then a set that's normal